Hey guys, I'm Kylie Peter. I wanted to share with you my why for becoming a Beachbody coach. A little bit about me. I'm a newlywed, just married here in March of this year, 2015. I have my own salon here in town. I'm from Roland, small town Iowa. Will be 3 years here in December, so I've had it for about 2.5, going on 3 years. We just are doing a remodel, a big project, to put my salon in our house, and so I can be able to do multiple services, more services than what I'm able to do now, plus still have the luxury of being at home, so in between clients, or if I have a slow day, or even when I'm really busy, I still can pop in between and throw in some laundry and do all the housewife stuff. So that's just a little bit about me. My fitness portion as to why I became a coach, I fell in love with Turbo Jam and then Turbo Fire. My mom had ordered it from an infomercial and I fell in love with it. I used it during volleyball. I was big into volleyball in high school. That's what I used to get into shape, stay in shape, get back into shape when I fell off the wagon on off seasons. So I've always used a Beachbody program, I guess. I've never been a gym person. I hated the gym, didn't like it. So I liked when my mom would buy a new program because that gave me something new to use in our living room. So then I went to college, well, cosmetology school, so it's college for me. And I took Turbo Fire with me, and my mom was so mad. She didn't like that I took all of her CDs and DVDs, and then at that point, Shalene had Shalene Extreme, so I also stole that and took that with me because I told myself I was not going to be that person that gained the freshman 15. I didn't want to have to try and lose and have a hard time losing weight after college. So I continued to work out. I kind of became addicted because I had a very stressful personal life that was not good, and so to get my head off of it, I worked out, which wasn't always good, and then I wasn't hungry on top of it. So it was a very stressful time in my life. I hated where I worked. I hated the salon that I was at. My personal relationship with the person that I was with at the time was horrid, and it was just a lot of bad stuff. But in my mind, luckily, I lost weight instead of gained weight. But thanks to Turbo Fire, it was the music, it was the atmosphere, it was the mood of the workout that it made me want to work out because it was happy, it was exciting, it was positive, it was motivating, and then I'm getting a workout at the same time. So thanks to Turbo Fire, I lost weight during my stressful time frame. At that point, I didn't know anything about the coaching opportunity or about Shakeology. I was just using it to keep myself in shape because I've wanted to stay in shape. I wanted to be thinner, and I did. I lost about 15-20 pounds during that time frame, and I've been able to keep it off now using other additional programs that Beachbody has, using 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, used PiYo, love PiYo, T25. If there's a Beachbody program, I probably have it. There's not very many that I don't have that I don't love. More confident than I was in high school. I'm more motivated. I'm more positive. My outlook on life is so much better since becoming a Beachbody coach. Not all of it was all about fitness for me. The fitness part was the biggest reason I started. And then once I started following other coaches and I started seeing what they were doing and how their lives were changing, that's when I really started to take a look at the coaching opportunity, the actual business part. I was a coach for the longest time just for the discount of the programs, and I did try Shakeology and it did work quite well for me. And I was seeing how these people were changing their lives. And they were no longer stressed about money, and they were paying off their car, or they were buying a car in cash. Like, that's amazing. And I'm sitting here, a broke college student, could barely make ends meet. I had this piece of crap car, thank God it works, but it was free, and it was paid off, so I wasn't going to complain. And I now had to start paying on my student loans. Then I decided that it would be a good idea to start my own salon. Thankfully I did, because it was the best decision I ever did. Working in the salons that I worked at, I wasn't happy. I'm a positive, motivating person, and I knew that I could do this, and I'm doing it. But starting your own business, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot to keep it going. And I am thankful for this Beachbody business because I know there's so much more for me. I've learned so much in my personal development for both my Beachbody business and my salon business. I've become a more positive, motivating person. I've stayed in shape. I don't get sick, which is awesome in my salon business because, owning your own, you don't have sick leave. You don't have a vacation time. If you don't work, you don't get paid. And so I've been thankful that I've been healthy because of my habits, and because of Beachbody has helped me to not get sick and stay healthy and not have to take time off of work because I need that money. And then once I got married, a whole different mindset changed for me, because no longer was I thinking about me. Like, Beachbody coaching, it gave me a little extra money. It helped me to help my friends. Like, I would buy their programs and I would let them borrow them, and I would tell everyone that Shakeology is great and they should buy it too. And, but it wasn't an income that I could rely on. It was just a little fun money, or like, oh, thank God for that because it paid for my gas, it's been awesome for just that reason alone. But once I got married, I realized that my salon business is good, but I want a family. And knowing what I know and how the hours that you have to work to make money, and the time away from your family that you spend to work to make money, and the stress and the power that you have to put on your body to be on your feet all day, that when you do get home, you're tired and you want to just hang out and veg. I knew that there's something more for me. And I love being a salon owner. I love it. I love my clients. I love helping them. Being able to fix an issue for them and making them feel good on the outside and helping them have a good day just because they feel pretty because I curled their hair and they got a new hair color, like that boosts their confidence and that makes me feel so good. And so using my Beachbody business, I knew that I could help them from the inside out. I could help them lose that 50 pounds that they sit in my chair and they tell me about. I knew I could help them get off their depression medicine because they feel that their life has no value and it sucks. And I know fitness gives you those endorphins, to them feel good endorphins. I'm happy to have that option to give them direction to help them from the inside out. It's not just changing your hair color and going wild for a day and then you're right back to feeling like crap. I love that I can do that for them. But for my family, what I make now in my income, it does not support 2, 3, 4, however many kids we decide to have. It doesn't give me the opportunity to give the gifts that I like, to give all the things to them that they need or want. Yes, I could support them and I could give them a good life, but I know what it's like for my parents to go through money struggles, and I don't want that for my kids because I remember that. And I remember them not being able to give Christmas presents one year and finding out later that friends of theirs bought the Christmas gifts for us because of the struggle that they went through. And I love my parents to pieces and they would do anything for us, but I know that there's more. And I want to be able to give back to my parents too. So this Beachbody business has been able to give me that confidence that I know someday I will be able to pay off all of our debt. I know I will be able to pay off my student loans. I will be able to set up a college fund for my children. And for the love of God, I will just be able to work 3 or 4 days a week. If my kids want to make me, they've got a field trip, I can go. And for the simple fact of not even having children right now, I can't imagine not having a full maternity leave. Like, whew. Talking about this gets me so excited. But when the time comes to have a baby, which no, I'm not pregnant. So for those of you that watched this recently, I'm not spilling my guts because I'm hormonal and pregnant. But I want to be able to have the healthiest pregnancy that I possibly can, and I know Beachbody can help me do that. I can have all the health, the fitness, the Shakeology, the nutrients, the workouts. I have it all from my living room. I can do it all from here. I can help so many people and so many of my clients lose weight, feel better, get healthy for life and not just a diet. I know that I can have a maternity leave because I will have an income that supports me, that I don't have to be stressed about money. My husband is the biggest stress person about money I've ever met, and for a good reason. He's got a history of always worrying about money too, and I want to be able to just take that stress off of him, because that would be the best feeling in the world. So that is my long extended why for why I became a Beachbody coach. Not so much for me, it's for everyone else that I want to help pay off their debt, be able to support their families, be able to take vacations, be able to build their dream home. Or, in my sake, I love our house, but there's some things that need updated because they're so old and they're so bad. And not bad, I just mean like hardwood floors that are all scraped up that need refinished before we have kids, because they've got the old carpet pieces that are still spiky on the floor. Yeah, we still have that. And just things like that that I need done before I have kids. And I know that once my family is taken care of, like, that's the greatest feeling in the world. I can't imagine what that feels like. And with Beachbody coaching, I know that I can do that for my family, and I can help so many other people do that for their families. So for my emotional wreck self, that's my why for becoming a Beachbody coach. It's to help so many other people lose weight, be healthy, be financially free, have less stress, go on vacations, and just simply be happy living in the moment of day-to-day life and not the stresses of work, Mondays, bills, stress of everything else that life throws at you. To be able to take it by the moment and enjoy it, because that's also what personal development has done for me. So if you are in a rut, you're stuck, you need accountability, let me be that accountability for you, because I've lost 20 pounds and I've been able to keep it off and stay healthy without having to be on a crash diet or on any dumb, stupid diets, this is a lifetime change for you. If you are in the same scenario that I am right now, where you're paycheck to paycheck and you don't know what your next month looks like, and you're stressed about money like every day, and you're worried about starting a family because you know that it costs a lot of money, and you're worried about paying for your wedding. That was me too. Thankfully, I had my Beachbody income that helped pay for my DJ. It helped pay for my bartender. It helped pay for part of my decorations and just that kind of stuff. It helped pay for that. And that's huge for now. But I've got bigger goals, and I want to help other people who have bigger goals in life than just living the average normal life. So if this touches you in any way, or if you can connect with me, comment below or leave your email, and I would love to chit chat with you. Thank you. Have a good day.